Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to the Feywild, to the domain of delight known as Prismia, the wonderful fairy realm ruled over by the archfey Zybilna. At least, that's how it was until the Hourglass Coven betrayed her and froze everyone in time in her palace and took over the realm, splitting it in twain and taking control of each of the places themselves. And then there was a shift again, as a bold group of adventurers arrived from the Witchlight Carnival, met up with a local ranger, and drove those hags back one by one, making them flee from their realms and take cover with their sisters. But now there is nowhere else to run. The three hags have been driven back to the Palace of Heart's Desire, Zybilna's seat of power, and where this whole thing comes to an end, one way or the other. Our adventurers arrived, and as they arrived in the palace gardens, intrigued by the sound of chatter and light chamber music from a nearby pavilion, the forest erupted in a panic of birds as the Jabberwock returned from hunting, screeching and swooping over the grounds before climbing high into the sunset-lit sky and plummeting down behind the walls, disappearing into the building. And our good friend Patch from QuestJunkiesUK coming in with inspiration for Daisha. Thank you, Patchy, mate.
Woo!
Hope you had the rest of our nice hangouts with the others before. Sorry to breeze through. And there you go, Daisha. We all have crystals, so everyone cool your jets. Cheers, Carlton. Good to see you. And Boswell, welcome back. Good to see you again. JR, see you. Scarlett and Charlie, I see you right there. Ben Estes, welcome in. McClover, always a pleasure. Welcome in, everyone. And the Baron, Dragonborn.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Good to see you all. I hope you're doing well, and welcome in. We are just getting rolling. Now, as I adjust my window because it's busted. Who bust me window?
Bust me window.
Who bust me window?
They bust you.
I blame the fairy rogue.
What do you do this time?
Of course. You know.
I mean,
Do you have a crowbar?
Just a proclivity for, you know.
Can't help himself. Can't help himself. Hey, Rubblejacks. Alright, so good luck, everyone. Yes, indeed, as Rubblejacks has shown there, you can jump into our giveaway today. We have the fabulous Encounters in Chult from CZRPG. Beautiful encounter design, awesome maps, and all of that goodness coming to one of you lucky people at the end of the session because of our upcoming Tomb of Annihilation campaign, which
Dun,
may
dun,
or
dun.
may not feature 3 of these people.
Oh no. Who?
Yes, so when we finish here in the Feywild, do not mourn their passing, for they will return, reincarnated.
So you did work everything out with my agent, then, right?
Yes, I have the required amount of blue M&Ms. Yes.
It's important. It's important.
Get M&Ms. I was just almost the firstborn of the new campaign.
Right.
And I got stinted.
So, Azarak has called. They want their relevance back. Hush, Rubblejacks, hush.
Preach, though.
Hey, for grognards like Charlie and I, they never passed on. Liches be around forever.
Have you seen the meme where it's Kermit the Frog, or it's Elmo, and it's like Wizard's Path to Immortality, and like one side there's like a stack of books, and then on the other side there's a stack of some undefined white powder, and it's labeled Lichdom, and Elmo buries his face in it.
Wow. I saw there was jokes recently about being made about how player character wizards like become the most powerful spellcasters in the realm in a matter of months, as opposed to the NPCs who study for decades and decades.
175 years. Yeah.
So I just went to this dungeon and came back 5 levels higher.
that.
Right, so yes, they arrived in the garden and they met the others awaiting an audience with Zabilna, although they will be waiting for a very long time. But it's okay, they had infinite cake and tea. So they were having a very pleasant time out in the garden there. Our adventurers said their farewells to them and ventured on into the garden, luckily timing their investigation of the stone circle with a certain warlock's arrival, who they quickly offed and stole their eldritch staff. Although she was a member of the
liberated.
she was a member of the
Victory is
League of
written by
Malevolence.
the what is it? Victory is written by the winners.
History. History's
Oh, history, thank you.
Written by the winner.
Is written by the victors. There we go.
And we jumped her.
Yes.
It was
We
not
used
pretty.
a tactical advantage called surprise to make sure that
Yes,
it was
but we were
quick.
surprised as well.
So,
Stush.
having gained Willie's staff, they carried on. Daisha got herself a magic woodsman's axe, which will come
Hell
in
yeah.
handy.
Oh, right, yeah.
Eyes
Gotta
flicked
chop
to
some trees.
giant beanstalk, and you you made your way to the building itself. On the interior, you ate some interesting roses as well.
We almost ate. That could have gone very badly.
Yes, decorated yourselves with interesting roses, with
Mhm.
fiery, draconic tendencies. I mean, what can I say? Any party of PC's activities end up being bara all the time. Now, very specific joke.
La
for
Jareva, La
Scarlet.
Jareva. That was a dad jure. Very nice.
Now, as no, it's patch. Cheers, mate. See you soon. And as you ventured inside, you found the coach house with its beautiful crystal coach and crystal Pegasi to match, and you figured out the key to getting in and out, teleporting inside and using the key to open up the doors. Maybe useful thing to know in the later parts of this little exploration. You continued on, finding the central courtyard full of some churning, lightning, illuminated, terrifying mass of destructive energy, with a huge tower rising up out of it and stairways up to that said tower. You avoided a rug of smothering by carrying a rose through a corridor. All sorts of other Fey shenanigans. Now,
Yeah.
and that is where we're going to return to these fine adventurers of ours as we jump back into the wilds beyond the Witchlight.
Hallway.
Yes, you are.
Because Colby and I were talking because we were going to rescue Strongheart.
Yes, indeed. That's where we left you last time. As you looked out over the maelstrom, you saw Frozen in Time. Right, Boswell? Check out Patch's stuff at the link there. Fantastic intros. You saw a valiant-looking knight, one of Valor's call, frozen in time, having just been ejected from the tower above and plummeting towards certain doom. But luckily, the only one in this place that was lucky to get frozen in time. And they seem to be just hanging out there, just kicking about, as is so much else in this tower, in this palace. So, returning to you, my friends. Willie, why are you so hell-bent on crushing your friends? I politely moved you out of the way, but no, you have to stand on them.
I was looking through the doorway,
Yeah.
voice in the sky. Just do your job and
There we
narrate.
go.
They can occupy the same space as me. We are not in combat.
Okay,
Gah.
the screams of Scarlet's character, Cora and Dyson, echoed through the hall as the large warlock crushed them beneath his strangely pointy-tipped boots.
A bright red "You died" text appears.
You died, party over.
Now, Charlie,
Yeah.
you were so kind to give us a wee subscribe at the start of things there. Who gets a spin of the wheel?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm feeling lucky, John, and I think you're gonna get something that is a boon for us.
So for me.
For you.
Okay, let us see what this brings.
All right. This is gonna shoot
We're
us in the
screwed.
foot. Isn't it? Yeah.
The absolute unmitigated hubris.
Well, it's only fitting.
Come on.
Oops. All charisma.
Oh my god.
But we already know
No.
that. Wow, John, you already are the most charming
That's
DM
nothing
on
new.
Twitch.
Aw. Careful with the Fey words.
Ham and cheese
Shag.
bogus, thank you for the fun. Okay, so my friends, you are confronted with some of these heart lock, lion lock doors, lion ones in this case. Let us switch up the ambiance here. Palace, general ambiance, and bump the volume because these ones are pretty. Pretty stealthy in the background there. Warrior! Hey, but. Okay, so. As you stand looking out over the maelstrom, the lightning crashing and illuminating the hallway, elongating the shadows of Corey and Daisha there, throwing them up against the wall. What would you like to do? You had past
doubting
locked
suspect?
doorways south of you as well, in the aggressive rug hallway.
Aggressive rug. It just wanted a hug. It was a hug rug.
Hug
The snug bug.
A hug rug. I just wanted the love from the hug rug.
From where we
Hydrate.
from where we
Cheers, Sam and
stand
cheese.
in the doorway, how far is the distance to where Strongheart floats outside the
Good
towers?
question. Let's have a look here. Court of Storms.
How fitting.
I think he was caught almost basically as soon as he was thrown through the wall by something. So he is about 30 feet up. Let's say.
All right. Now, refresh my memory. He's like frozen completely in situ, as though he is in plexiglass, not changing at all, or is he
Let me quote.
floating like an asteroid in space?
I'll quote again. Parts of the tower wall has exploded outward, and its stony fragments are hanging in the air as though time around them has stopped. Among the debris, suspended above the stormy vortex, is an armored knight with a sword in one hand and a shield on his other arm. He looks like he was thrown backward through the exploding wall before being frozen in place.
Okay. Okay.
And the only thing you've been successful in interacting with that's been frozen has been water.
Yeah.
And the rest, I suppose.
Do we want to? Because so I think then if he's frozen that way, we're not going to be able to reel him in.
Does anybody have a fishing line?
Yeah, you couldn't move. Like Emin danced on a bee, and it did not
Yeah.
move.
So
Yeah.
we would need to tether him before if we're gonna attempt to unfreeze him.
Yeah.
And he, just to clarify, is in midair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the vortex, the storm beneath him, with
Yes.
no perceivable bottom. So if it's
Yeah.
assumed that he's it's going to be a
Call
bad
Bahima. There you go.
bad result.
Woo! Yep, there he is. All right. Okay.
Emin.
I have rope. Let me see.
I mean,
The stairway.
honestly, it might be wise. Sorry.
Yeah, after you.
It might be a wise idea just to tether them to something anyway, because if Sibilna is freed and the time freezy wheezy majigs is all
Right.
fixed and such, they're just going to fall into stormy death.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're afraid of.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. How long?
Stephanie, this is where we find out this is the evil party. That I can let him fall.
It was here all along.
No.
The reasonable party, honestly.
Emin ties his rope around his magical-looking sword and lets him fall.
Oh my god.
Yowza.
Sorry, I'm just getting warmed up for our finale on Sunday.
I would never. Okay, so I only have 50 feet of rope.
He's within 50 feet of the explosion hole, so if you go up into the tower and fix him to something within the tower up at the top end of things, then that would potentially work.
But we don't know what's up in the tower.
Correct. Yeah.
And we know that some of the baddies are in here.
Somewhere, you know the three members of the League of Malevolence are here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a name every time.
John, so before I do anything else, because I'm tempted to skip
Fuck around and find out.
some steps here. Emin is going to from where he's standing, he's gonna stick his arm out over the gaping expanse, and how is it how strong is the wind? Is it something that he would feel confident to fly in? Because then we can avoid going in the tower at all.
It's filling the space below the level you're on. It's like a pool below you. There's nothing in the air immediately in front of you.
Okay. So there's no wind
In the space, not particularly, no.
Okay.
It's clearly a magical storm. It's just roiling cloud like fog and lightning, dancing
Cool.
between
Okay.
it.
I was concerned that maybe this was a Motherhorn situation.
Fair.
Okay. So, and looking at the outside of this tower right here, these look like windows, right? Around the edge.
Yes, but the staircase you're on goes above those.
Oh,
if you get my
okay.
meaning. That's on your level. That's on the first. That's the first floor of the tower, and the staircase you're on goes up to the second floor. Sunblazer, how you doing, mate? Who gets a spin of the wheel, Sunblazer?
Dun.
Hey.
It's been a hot minute. It's good to see you. So yeah, it goes up to the second floor. So it goes. If you flew out and down to where those windows are, you could see.
Okay. I think I'm going to.
Tinkle.
I'm gonna fly off the edge and just kind of peek into this window right here.
Sure. You can move. You can move.
Let me move myself
over there. I think there's no barrier on the staircase. I don't think.
No, there isn't. Okay. So I'm gonna peek into this window right here. Is there anything that I see?
Let's see. Just trying to see. You're gonna go to the one. Which one are you going to see? The one that's under the stairs, or the one?
Yeah, I guess it would be a first floor window if there is any.
Okay. All of those windows, all of the windows on the edge of that tower are first floor windows.
Yes. Okay.
So, just tell me, which window you're looking through. I'm just trying to get line of sight.
Sure. The one that's just right on the top of this upper leftmost tower.
This one?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. From there, You look through. And
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. You see.
Yeah, I was about... Sorry. Yes.
You see a limited view of a large chamber, which is the it's the same size as the tower, which is a huge circular structure.
Right.
And you can see a ring of marble pillars sculpted with images of fairies and demons.
Oh.
Going up towards the ceiling. You're looking through. There's a small circular room next to you, which you're looking into, and then there's an archway into the main room beyond that.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to say because all those windows have stained glass in them. So it's coloured, right? And it's kind of hard to make out. Let's make a perception check. Let's see how well you do. Whilst I do a spin of the wheel for Daisha from Sunblighter. Thank you.
So kind.
Hands out.
What's gonna be? What's gonna be? Oh, nice. Daisha. A little mote of energy starts to drift around you as you feel the ability to take a short rest. Should you wish.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Make a note of that, please.
Yes, thank you. When I want, not right now.
Whenever you want, yeah.
Sweet.
But within, before the long rest. Which means, let's face it, the campaign's going to end before you take the next long rest. So.
Right. So extra helpful in my back pocket. Thank you so much.
And very useful, yes. Thank you, Sunblighter.
Now, this morning Phoenix gave a long rest to the Barovian Beyond players, and they got all excited. And so I commented, "Isn't it strange how we QuestJunkiesUK players get as excited at a long rest as we do as a level up?"
Fair.
I've been thinking on that perception.
I don't think it's possible to make two different wheels on OBS. I think you can only have one instance. Because I wanted to make like a combat wheel and a out of combat wheel.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Or I might just
the equivalent of a long rest.
Yeah.
Gets added to that.
Well, I mean that's in there already. But I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just stock up spins until initiative kicks off, because like some and then take out the things that are just purely social. But they have like the Disney princess thing and that kind of stuff is fun.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted the two wheels. It's like okay. Sorry. Excuse me. Well, how was that perception check? 6.
Hey,
Baba. A 6. Oh, yeah. The color's really messing with your view.
Yeah.
You can see things moving in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because there's the marble pillars through the archways, which are kind of blocking your view as well.
That's fine. Yeah.
You see more than Papa Dragon though, with his 4 in chat. Bad luck, Papa. And you see some sort of there's like humanoid figures that you can make out.
Okay.
And some sort of creature as well.
What if I move around? You know what? I'm not gonna beleaguer the point.
The 6 is the 6. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as
that.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go back to everyone and kind of let them know.
So, what did you see?
He kind of embarrassingly is like, well,
not much.
Stained glass is something else, but so I mean, there's stuff walking around in there. Something humanoid. Some kind of creature.
Oh, creature! Lovely. How large?
Yeah. Could I tell how large, John? Or...
Not much bigger than the humanoids.
Okay. About the same size. Some marble pillars that were decorated with fairies and demons. Interesting.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, maybe some kind of ritual site. I don't know.
I mean, from what we heard about Vala's call, they were in the middle of combat defending Zybilna, no? So was that not the throne room?
Well, if it was, I couldn't see any throne, so...
That's fair.
So, are we going to go up, or are we going to go back outside?
I have some concerns about these doors, dear. I mean, there's no bloody key, and then we're provided a chime once, get one free entry.
Oh, are
To
you
lack
talking
into
about
it.
this? And he's gonna produce the chime of opening. I think...
Yes, that doohickey.
I thought you were gonna say, and he rings it, and I was like, no.
Oh, this?
I mean, why not? Are we near a door?
No.
That'd be so funny.
Willie's right next to one of the lion doors.
Leaning against it,
You know what?
picking his teeth.
You know what? That
Big jumping warlock.
that works perfectly.
Massive.
Given Emin's not that great wisdom, he is gonna do that. Gonna say, "Oh, what do you mean this thing?" And he's gonna
Ding.
like wrap it on the wall, and then he's gonna point in Willie's direction, because Willie told him that he could use it probably about 10 times. And then Willie, who is leaning against the door,
Awesome, Papa.
You must suffer the consequences.
Okay. So Willie, you feel a movement as the intricate engravings of the vines and the flowers on the door start to shift and move, and they reveal themselves to be the locking mechanism, and they shift, and there is a satisfying clunk. And Daisha and Corey, you hear the same noise happening about 30 feet north of where you are, as there is another lion lock door, and it seems that Emin has unlocked every lion lock door in the palace.
whoa!
Clink, 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 clink.
What is it? It's just a cacophony of
Wow.
clunkingly open doors.
Yeah.
And
I think
Emin's gonna sheepishly put it like back in his pack and say, "Geez, I hope that only counted for one use."
So it is it is unlocked if you want to open it.
Willie,
Oh yeah. Go right ahead. I will stand by and keep you covered with my big fire finger.
yeah, sure. And Emin is he's gonna come over here and, well, I unlocked it, so that's only fair. And he's gonna. I imagine that this door is probably massive.
Yeah, just have to them. Okay.
He's gonna
Push through.
Yeah.
Okay, you open up the doorways there and peek inside, and you see a library.
Oh.
Leather-bound tomes fill the tall shelves of this grand library. Rolling ladders anchored to rails above the topmost shelves allow easy access to the higher books. Appearing from behind a bookshelf is an elderly hunchbacked man carrying an open book, unfrozen. And let me bring you over so you can see him. Here he is.
oh dear.
Zoom in for everyone.
Oh.
And
Oh, hello.
he comes around the bookshelf there and he's like, "This library is closed to visitors." And he snaps the book closed, making no effort to hide his surprise and annoyance. What do you want?
And Emin, having only been in like a handful of libraries before, knowing that the one rule is to be quiet, Emin will very calmly express, very sorry to intrude. We're looking for, and he'll kind of look back at the others. Looking for Zybilna?
Sure.
Willie will step up. Eyes of the pack keeper. look at the cover of the book, am I able to see the title?
That he's reading?
Yeah.
Let's see.
On a scale of 1 to evil.
There is...
How to Serve Adventurers. It's a cookbook!
Oh god, get out!
It's a leather-bound tome and does not have a name on the exterior.
Of course it doesn't.
Of course,
That means
of
it's
course.
extra evil.
Or it's his journal on with Dear Diary. Why
is
doesn't
it-
Jeff like me?
Is it possible to, while eyeing this this individual up and down, is it possible to read if this person knows that they should not be here, or do they look like they belong here?
I'll give you an insight check.
Lego, Metacrides did not betray me. That is a 15.
Okay. I mean, yeah, they look very comfortable here.
Okay,
Look like a librarian.
like they
and he's
own the place.
It is not allowed to peruse the books without Sibilna's express consent. Now I say again, please vacate the library. And you, I mean, as you crossed the threshold of the doorway there, you felt a kind of tactile sense to the air. So it feels like maybe there's some sort of protection magic or something like maintaining the books that also stopped the time freeze effect. Potentially.
Oh.
Daisha, what are you doing? Oh, Stephen. Daisha.
Unmute myself.
I'm muting myself. Daisha presses a button on her forehead. Now I can talk.
Hello. I would be. I'm looking at really big. Oh, taking turns being giants. I'm a giant in the other game. Just nearby, hovering anticipatorily.
Yeah, in the corridor.
Yeah, in the corridor.
You just
With
you just around the
Lily
edge
and
of, you're just
Scarlet.
around the edge of the door frame with a massive woodman's axe, like.
Ready to bust through the door.
I think that Corey, for her part, like, she's just wanting to find where we're supposed to go. It's very hard to read this place with. If they're the only guests that have been in here, quote unquote guests, because did we get invited to the Parlors of Heart's Desire, or was that specifically Villy that got the "please come save me"?
I don't think I was specifically asked. I was tasked.
Right.
By
You were tasked.
by Roderick. Yeah.
Okay.
Way back, also long ago.
First
which
session.
probably in yeah, which was probably like 2 days ago in real world time.
No, it's been longer than that. It's been longer than that.
Yeah. So
Jay Wild, timey-wimey.
exactly. Gonna go back in 30 years. It'll have passed. Yeah. Willie will like reach out his hand and very gently kind of put it on Emmon's shoulder and give a little bit of pressure, like, hey, back out through the threshold, back out. Let's not stand there, and let's address him from the threshold. And then we'll respectfully try to make a persuasion roll by saying, good librarian, we are here. Of course you are aware that something unusual affecting the castle, and if you are tasked to serve the library here for our patron, the Archfey Sibilna, I also serve Sibilna, and I am here to see if I can do something to abrogate these conditions that she is in. Any help that you render would be considered a great assistance.
As you mentioned that your intention is to free Sibilna, he's like, he softens a little. He's like, and what of our new landlords, Kellic and the others?
Emin starts to, without realizing it, crack his knuckles.
Corey is definitely flexing like some acid.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I am hoping that for our part, when this adventure is over, we are going to join those guests out in the garden for some hag salad sandwiches. And we'll adopt an evil look.
Dun dun dun.
Bum, bum,
Nice.
bum.
What stuff?
I whispered Charlie's quip to myself.
Ah,
He looks, he's like, I was told the Hourglass Coven betrayed Zabilna. They were part of her court originally. Kellic told me. Kellic told me that.
uh-huh.
And that the hags have entrusted them with guarding Igwil's cauldron.
Oh, was that it? Really?
Yes. I tell you,
And did you believe them?
I think so, but all is not smooth sailing between those two groups.
He had the trope.
They do sound like they like using each other.
Well,
It's often the way with the evil ones. They are quite selfish and self-centered, always looking out for themselves.
I also don't know that the cauldron rightly needs too much guarding. It's in the ballroom, and that's where the Jabberwock has made its lair.
A distinct sigh happens.
Yeah, Emin
Corey.
like, throws his head back and is still like, oh.
Kellic is terrified of that beastie. as
Think any sane
as he
person
should
would
be, as he should be.
Mm.
Look, you wanna watch out for Kellic's bodyguard and all. War Duke's his name. Helmed warrior with a giant flaming sword. But I tell you, one thing's clear. He's not his bodyguard out of loyalty.
Oh.
He's a cold-hearted mercenary. Only fights for coin, that one.
Ah.
If someone was rich enough.
Willie will start
leaves a hand.
patting his empty pockets, looking around uncomfortably.
Corey thinks of another very large pile of coins that a League of Malevolence member is already on its way to.
I know the real reason that Kellic's here anyway. He wants that wizard staff of power. He asked me to look into all of its properties.
Did you learn anything about this staff of power?
Yeah.
Slight gleam of avarice in Willie's eye.
Yeah,
Already
you know,
got one bloody staff.
it's a magical
You-
it's a magical quarterstaff, you know. It's good for whacking as well as spellcasting.
Mm.
And you know, it has magical powers that recharge over time, can be drained, so you want to be careful, but you can use its magic to make it hit harder, or you can cast spells with it. Cold spells, fiery spells, protection, different things, you know. A smaller version of what's happened here, you know, holding beasties in place for a short time, making them fly, zapping them with lightning, all sorts.
Und, where is this staff? Is it this Kellic is so interested in?
Well, the wizard has it.
Und well, the wizard.
Oh, that
The
Ringo
one
was-
of the
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
name. Yeah, Ringo Summit. Yeah. I
Oh.
I don't care. Look, this is my room.
Mm.
I don't want to go out much further than that.
Mm.
You must be well trusted by Zabilna to be given an entire room,
Well,
especially with containing so much knowledge, dear.
well, she kept her special books upstairs, didn't she? So you'll probably find nothing of interest here, I'm sure. Yes, I know, Grey. Shush. Sorry.
Grey. Is the
Willie
looks
will
around,
lean
is
down
there
real
someone?
quietly and whisper in Corey's ear. You don't think that is Corey hair sticking out of his hood, do you?
I mean, Corey's like as Corey like really leans over and whispers like, I rather suspect any sort of hunch may contain more than a hunch.
Yeah, I will now. I'll now show you the full art because it's very spoilery. I wasn't going to show you the full thing.
Gotcha.
It's just like, gosh.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
I know. I was like,
Right.
I didn't realize it was so clear on the token. I wouldn't have enlarged the token if it's done.
Is that? Are those spider
Yes.
legs?
Yep. There's some sort of legs.
Ew. That's
This is
yucky.
This is the bravest.
I'm
of
getting
each
like
now.
Doctor Who flashback episode for that one, and I don't remember which one it is.
He's like, and he sees you all noticing. He's like, the more agile of the two librarians. Come on, Grey. It's all right. Put this away, would you? And like holds the leather-bound book over to his shoulder, and a let's see, the right spite. Yes, a giant wolf spider emerges from under his cloak, picks up,
Oh, what a darling!
snatches the book in a little wrap of spider silk, and just leaps onto the nearest bookcase and just goes parkouring across the library.
Now that is someone who can reach the height.
He knows the index system better than I do.
I'm sorry, friend. You never gave us your name.
Sean.
Sean.
Ah,
Thank you, Sean. And I am Willie. Once we release our patron, make sure she knows that you were of good assistance to us.
Just don't tell Kellic or the others that I helped you.
Tell whom what? For
Exactly.
some strange reason, I'm able to keep a secret these days. It's quite wonderful. Well, should we just do him a favor and lock him back into his library then?
So you don't need to look at it. It's okay.
yeah, we'll just.
Shut him back in.
If we have to close all
I don't
of
know
the
if I
line
believe
doors
the
again,
DM. We don't have to lock in this weird hermitish Spider-Man.
I mean,
I don't know.
he can.
do I read that their intentions are good? It sounds like they are, but like, do I read from what that plus the fact that the spider knows the library very well?
I mean, just a grumpy librarian, it seems.
Right?
Well, we already met Yarn Spinner. Intelligent spiders ain't that big of a deal here.
Oh yeah.
That's
Intelligent librarian spiders. Key
Yarn
points.
Spinner had his own library.
Yeah.
He wrote stories.
True. Oh
so
yeah, we got
it's-
wrecked by a ghost spiders in there.
Yeah.
I think Scarlet missed that one.
Oh,
I missed
she
that
did,
one,
didn't
but-
she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was the closest we've genuinely come to get wiped out.
Yep.
Didn't you guys have to tap like my still wrapped body for like healing at one point?
We
Yeah.
did. That's right.
Yes, we
That's
did.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a
That
little healing station outside in the cocoon.
Absolutely.
It's like your eldritch. It's like, if you would like to fuel up before your eldritch horror encounter, please consider high-fiving your local ranger.
Ah.
the cocoon sprouts good berries.
Specifically, or well, not anymore.
Yes.
So before we shut the door on Sean, Willie will ask, where exactly is the cauldron? And where is this ballroom? And where is the Jabberwock? So we might
Points northeast.
or northeast.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, up this corridor, and round the corner to the right. Literally cannot miss it.
And for those who do not wish to be Jabberwock eatings, any suggestions, dear?
Oh, just don't go there.
Oh well.
And
you
if
know,
one must go there in order to save people.
Be very, very quiet.
Don't get
Ah,
caught.
Gordy, not
Don't
again.
get caught.
Call back.
Yep.
Conveniently.
I miss my
Possible
carrot
choice.
machine gun. Just so you know. Carrot repeating crossbow.
Shame I didn't get to say it when Patch was here, but Blue Box RPG was in our wrap-up stream for the awesome charity weekend. Thank you to everyone who joined us for that and helped raise over $25,000 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital
Wow.
Hell yeah!
in total.
Wow.
The guy you were doing the wrap-up show and the guy from Blue Box Games, the other John in the group, was saying, he's like, and thanks to your session, I will never be able to forget ballistic baguettes.
That sounds amazing.
There were.
My
It was
kind
a
of
mixture of Dead Aussie Gamers' explosive devices and Patch's plundering of a bakery.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it was awesome someplace, and everyone was so generous. Amazing stuff as always.
That was good too.
We can't take credit. It was Lord Kasumba's event, but it was nice to help out. So, what's the plan? Where you going?
Oh, we
I
have
think that we were a bit premature in abandoning trying to rescue Sir Strongheart. Keep in mind, I
Oh.
do have access to the fly spell, and in my new increased size, quite possibly I could fly out Sir Emin in assistance. We could tie off Emin's rope to Sir Strongheart between us, and I could cradle him like a bear, like a baby, and we could try what I have in mind. After all, we've been carrying this alicorn for quite some time, and I am thinking now is the time to use it. And if what happens that I think might happen, hopefully we will be able to catch the Strongheart before he plummets down into the tumultuous storm
into
below.
the gestures at the endless
Yeah.
void and vortex of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's give it a shot.
Yes, please. Wake up the man in the full plate armor before you try and stealth past the Jabberwock.
Oh, so man, hey, obviously the voice in the sky does not know the German word decoy. Decoy.
Strongheart, run that way loudly, very fast.
As quickly as you can.
Alright.
As fast as I can. As fast as you can.
That's not
So,
Strongheart's voice. Just saying.
Hey, all right, Willie, we doing this?
Let us at least try.
Okay.
This way too, we can see if my suspicion about the alicorn actually works. And then we shall have a tool in our toolkit. We might try to rescue other people inside the castle. And if it does not, then well, we're going to have to find answers while we are here. I cast the fly.
So, Emin, are you going to sneak up the stairs quietly?
Yeah, I think we'll get probably right about here so that we're kind of above the where the windows fall.
Are you gonna go into the towers, the top level of the tower, like see where
No.
where the explosion happened?
No, we are going to fly over the expanse of
Okay.
the
Now, Daisha and Corey back at the bottom of the staircase. Emin told you there are people in that room down there, so shouting at each other across the storm below is going to be a bad idea.
Yeah. I will say that Corey is very, very concerned about the location of the Jabberwock.
Okay.
So as
Heighten
that door
awareness.
is, and yeah. So I suppose Corey, as they are making their way epically over across the horizon, doing the I don't know why I'm thinking free falling because this is not the time for that song.
Come on, sing it with me. 'Cause
because of that, you said that. Can we see anything when we go up these stairs?
if you go up, you may be able to. I mean, well, certainly we'll be able to. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I wanted to double check. Do
So I'm
these
just-
have windows that open up into Jabberwock territory, like here?
So I'm just looking around, seeing if there's any other lion locks to delete now that they're all open. There we go. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Where are you looking?
Pretty good. I am looking onto the horizon.
Sorry,
We've
go.
been informed that there are people but also that there's a Jabberwock in the northeast. So
the size of the windows and the gap, it's like 60 feet away, so you can't see anything through those windows. So
all right, cool.
unless you go over there, unless Emin goes over there.
Well, I'm concerned with, like, if he's fallen out of there and this is where he was expelled from, and there are people inside where he was expelled from that he's just hanging out. I don't know. Like, Corey's very much like, okay, where will I need to shoot in case of emergency?
Okay, so do you want to go and investigate the second floor of the main tower?
Are Emin and Villy jumping off into the abyss to tie a rope? Where are you tying the other end of the rope?
Jumping is a dramatic term. They are flying to
Falling with style.
They are flying up to where Strongheart is, and Willie has an idea to end the freezing effect, and will catch him in his enlarged state if he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe. Did I have that right?
Mm-hmm. That's the idea.
I think Corey is going to keep lookout then, because if there's anything, she wants to be able to warn them as soon as possible.
Okay, so you're from the middle of the stairs looking up and down?
Yep, with the plan to, in a worst case scenario, I suppose barrage either into the room ahead of her or back into the hallway and curling around the corner.
Okay. Daisha?
I'm not too sure otherwise.
Daisha causes you some concern, Corey, as you start to make your way up the stairs. At one point, sorry, I shouldn't make fun of this, but I've seen the clip too many times. A la Joe Biden trying to board an airplane. Daisha stumbles and falls up the steps and goes to one knee on the steps.
Are you alright?
Wincing.
What happened?
Daisha, in that brief moment, you saw a figure, someone you don't recognize, falling into the vortex, and they were screaming in pain and slowly coming to pieces. And you're like in Avengers when they just like go into dust. You saw them going into dust, and you got visions of that dust being scattered across multiple planes of existence.
And
then flashback into the moment.
Daisha, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Are you alright?
Mm-mm.
That's definitely a not alright. Is this world's going to end if they do this kind of not alright, or?
You think you think you got a glimpse of how potent the storm is?
Okay, so it's not falling in the void, it's just being in the storm that causes this.
Going down, falling down into it, yeah.
Okay. No. They have to be real sure, because that guy was dust. Did you not see? Do I know it was a vision, or do I think others might have seen it?
No, you were definitely like around the edges of your sight was just it like faded out to shadow on the sides, and it was definitely a vision. Yeah.
Okay.
You felt a surge. You felt a surge from that same place. I don't know if it's like in the pit of your stomach or something when the wild magic kicks in when you rage.
That man was dust. There was a man. Yep.
Me.
He fell from the sky, and he was dust. They have to be real sure. Are you guys? Hey. Are you real sure? Goes up to Willie and Emin.
I mean, Emin will look at
anything.
Willie.
We are not going to be certain about anything in this place. We must try things.
I'm certain you'll die if you go in that certain.
Oh.
Me.
Well,
there was a man. I saw it. It like took me in. There was a guy. He was falling from up there. Something
Mhm.
dropped him, and he was dead. I'm certain. You'll die. So
Well,
you need to be certain you won't die.
Gosh, this is so.
Emin starts to sweat visibly on his brow a little bit, and then
is it Key or Peel?
Yeah, yes, yes.
The GIF. It's key.
Well, you know, if we're worried about being able to carry the guy, I could shrink him. That would make it easier. And
You,
if it,
Corey, you
yeah.
know,
Mhm.
you know from your understanding of animals and beasts of burden and being able to ride. It's like you have a flashback to your father teaching you to ride, and you always thought the horses were rather splendid for a dentist.
Yes.
And you think that Willie's enlarged size would be more than enough, even with the armor.
I mean, I wouldn't worry. Really looks like they could probably carry the entire castle if they tried hard enough.
Willie's doing like Mr. Universe poses in the back.
hey, all right. Well,
Oh, look, it's the time! Oh!
Even sound,
You are more
It
than
sounds like
capable,
Arnie.
dear dears. I just keep caution. We don't know who can see out the windows either.
yeah, quick and quiet.
Willie points to the knight's sword. He's like, "Get to the chopper."
Gosh, isn't that more Daisha's axe?
So,
Alright.
Do not
Right.
fly into the chopper.
fly, you fools! Fly.
Do not fly into that.
yeah.
That is bad news. Apparently.
No, straight to Strongheart, straight back. That's
Well, we straight to Strongheart. We tie him off. I hang on to him. You stand ready to assist. We have the rope between us.
Oh, get on with it.
Welcome in the Games Tavern, raiding
You can do
in.
it.
Good to see you,
I
friends.
believe in you.
Hope you had a fantastic session, everyone.
Mwah.
We are playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They are trying to save a knight frozen in time above a boiling maelstrom of certain doom. Which is a dramatic way of saying the dramatic things happening. I hope you had a fantastic session. Everyone. Welcome in. It's lovely to see you all. If you're there, Reed. Hello, sir. Welcome, everybody. It's good to have you. And we are very much looking forward to doing our annual No Kid Hungry charity stream with all of those wonderful Games Tavern folks in the near future. Stay tuned for more information about that. And welcome in. If you're new here, please give us a follow. We play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs, and we have a giveaway for the fantastic Encounters in Chult from CZRPG! ! Enter in the chat for your chance to win. And we return.
Dun-dun-dun.
We enact the plan. And I cast the fly and zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Come on, Emin.
We really hope no one's
yeah,
dying today.
quick and quiet.
Okay, so as you fly over the roiling maelstrom, let me change up Sirenscape to be a little more accurate here.
Where we'd like it's Siren's play drama.
Cue the Mission Impossible theme.
So, the swirling vortex churning below. Willie and Emin fly out and across, and you see the brave Sir Knight. Where is he? Strongheart. There you are, sir. Like that, but like the Hans Gruber pose. As he's falling, free falling. Okay, and Willie, what would you like to do?
Alright, I will have Emin and I will fly behind Sir Strongheart, you know, kind of like an otter with like a oyster, you know, like
Aw.
and we'll tie him off so he's right here and I'll be kind of under him.
Okay.
And then I will take the alicorn horn and making sure that I am holding on to it very, very carefully. Incredibly carefully. The concentration that I am not spending on my flight spell is on making sure I am hanging on to the alicorn horn.
Okay. As you're getting closer, you see it is a human knight inside the armor with a thick mustache and a look of surprise on his face. as he was apparently thrown backward through the jagged hole and now hangs in the air. He wears the helm adorned with feathery wings, and he's holding a longsword and shield.
Valkyries.
I just gotta call this out. Dragon Eats World is my new hero. Hans Gruber is a Christmas character.
Apologies.
It's February, like right on. All right. And then I will
now
really. Oh, go ahead.
One thing I want to say as you fly up and out and see around the curve of the tower, next to the hole that was blown out by said Sir Knight, around the curve of the tower where you can see from the staircase, there is a lily pad, a rocking horse, and an ornithopter.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Well,
But just vehicles.
we knew it.
Right? No hags.
But
we know
yes.
they're in here. We know they're in here. They're waiting for us. It's just a matter of time. So, all right, speed and stealth. Speed and stealth. We're on a raid. Speed and stealth. All right, got him wrapped, got him tied, got him hang on to, holding the alicorn horn. And I thought about this because you've been giving us a clue. So, I'll tap him with it, and I'll say, by Natasha for the past, by Zabilna for the present, and for Igwilv of the future, Sir Strongheart, come back to us. And I'll hold the unicorn horn to him.
okay.
Because if this doesn't work, I don't know what we're doing with the damn thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, past, present, future. I mean, it's been all over us. This has got to be it. Come on.
I mean, hither, thither, yon.
Oh, und hither, thither, yon. Is that true? Yeah. What Koi said.
I mean,
Just like whispering, like.
The meta
buzzwords.
pitch.
Yeah. Is this too?
Okay.
Either that, or it's gonna be some damn rhyme hidden somewhere that we probably have to get from the
Oh my god.
from the spider in the library.
oh my god.
You say the magic words and hold the unicorn's horn to the frozen body of the leader of Valor's Call.
Sure do.
A glow surrounds him.
I'm scared. Don't dance. I'm so scared.
And as Willie dances in jubilation, he moves his arms away and...
No, I do not. That is Charlie. That is not Willie. That is not Willie. That is Charlie.
I know, I'm joking. And his form suddenly becomes animate again, and you prepared, take the weight, and quickly fly back to the stairs.
Oh hell
Yes.
yeah! With my hand over his mouth too.
Yes.
Yeah, like you're with friends. Be quiet.
Okay.
As soon as they land down, I can't believe I'm doing it this early. I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh.
Sure.
Goodbye, second level spell slot. I'll miss you.
Ooh.
So you guys can add for the next hour. You guys can while I'm concentrating. You guys can add the next. You guys can add a 10 to any of your stealth rolls.
Ooh.
Nice.
I love that.
Oh.
Very nice.
I think we need to get right to the cauldron and survey the ballroom then, because that would probably be enough. Plus 10. That'd put me at a plus 15 meta.
So
I
you
think that would be enough to sneak around the Jabberwock. And you
can
Emmett,
hope.
as you're like gesturing to be quiet, his like wide eyes like meet yours in surprise, but then he nods.
All right.
Sick.
Take our hand away very quietly. So Strongheart, my name is Willy. This is Kore. This is Daisha, and this is Emin. We are here to release Zabilna and your companions from a time stop spell cast by the hags, by the coven, the hourglass coven. They froze all of Prism. Well, they froze all of the palace and took over Prismia. You are first we are able to release. We hope that you will help us in releasing Sibilna and your companions and restoring Prismia to its proper status.
And
What do you
so much
think?
time thinking about how to free him, I didn't even think about what to say to him. Like, hey, dude, just come along.
Hey, you wanna be like free of your potential death over a swirling vortex of death?
And then
Just saying.
whispers to
A
himself-
person
sweet.
just recovering from some timeless shock.
Emin says, like, looking at Strongheart, "Holy shit, I can't believe that worked."
Yeah,
So
Willie,
much
Willie standing behind him with Strongheart strapped to his chest like a toddler in one of those carry-out things. Willie looking at him like going, I know, right? We are so lucky. I thought he was a goner too.
he turns, and he's like, and I am Sir Strongheart, and you have my thanks. I am the leader of a group known as Valor's Call.
We know.
We came here in pursuit of a terrible band of ne'er-do-wells known as the League of Malevolence. To bring them to
No.
justice. Swift,
Yes, we are aware of that too.
righteous justice.
Absolutely righteous. Yeah.
But they were...
Try to get his footing back. Leave the man alone.
We underestimated their tenacity and resourcefulness.
Willie, with him still strapped on him like Mini-Me, is like,
Whatever it is that you are here to do, be it pure of heart and intent, you have my sword.
not gonna say it. Eyeballing Daisha's axe.
Corey's
Now this
bow
time
strapped
Willie's
to her back.
threatened.
Alright. So
I'm not fulfilling your weird fantasy, Charlie.
Don't do
What?
it.
What
Um,
weird fantasy?
Could like Corey turns. Tonight much has changed. Much has changed since your frozen timely manner. But we are at the precipice of potentially changing it back to good. We seek to restore Zabilna.
What has happened to the fair lady? And what of her?
There's a shrug from Corey.
What of her
Yeah.
wise counselors, those that summoned us here to attack the League and bring them to justice?
Oh, are you talking about those wrinkled hags?
Well, harsh words to be honest, but yes.
Betrayed and then just split apart her domain into three.
That part.
They're bad. In the context of gestures.
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul treachery.
Yeah.
What of my fellows?
Oh, mixed bag. Some of them are still doing good. We have met some of them throughout the land.
Good to hear.
Brokering peace, guiding. But the League of Malevolence is still at large, and they are within these walls. Not all of them, however. As she makes like an eye glance over to Emin and goes, because some of them are fucking stupid.
Hey, listen, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I learned that real well at the carnival, alright?
I wasn't. It's like Corey's like, no, the dude that went to what?
What of well, I know that Ringle Run should be here somewhere.
Hey, that's the big guy. They want his staff.
Oh,
They really want
that
his stuff.
must be stopped at all costs. It is a truly powerful artifact.
As for your unicorn companion, was it? Pegasi? Alicorn?
Jesus, what of them? I sent them away to safety. What? Speak! He's getting quite agitated and louder.
They are
And I
fine.
say
They are temporarily turned into a rocking horse.
What?
And we seek to save them too.
Yeah. We succeed in our quest to rescue Zybilna, and your unicorn friend shall be returned to you, restored, as though nothing ever happened.
Yeah, we're gonna set all this right.
Parenthetically, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's like, the fingers crossed behind the back at the exact same time.
Well, the rocking horse is here.
She doesn't know that, but
No.
like,
Yeah,
Corey's
I
just like,
saw-
yeah, sure.
like, let me bring that around. Tell everybody, in the context of the conversation. Actually, now that you mentioned the rocking horse, Willie, yeah, I saw all 3 vehicles at the top of that tower. That
we-
Lorna's crusty old lily pad.
We must rescue my fine steed at once.
No. I think what we must do, Sir Elkhorn, is locate Zybilna to see where she is. See what must be done to liberate her. Discover where this cauldron is. Find your companion,
Why-
Ringelrun.
Why do you
He
call
is
me
a-
by my dwarven companion's name?
Sir Strongheart. Elkhorn is quite okay. Yeah.
Deception check.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
Does Corey assist?
a 16.
Okay.
Let's do insight. Passive insight. Insight is... his passive insight is 13.
Nice.
Ooh,
Safe.
okay. All right.
Nice. Yeah. When last I saw him, he was in Tither, and he had left
That's
to
true.
continue on his quest. Yeah. Hopefully he turns up. It has been some time since I last saw him.
Wording. He's left to continue on his journey.
Yes, he's gone. He's gone on a journey. He passed through the door, and oof, he was off like a flame.
Wow.
Oh man!
Baron's
Dude,
right there,
Like a
dude.
puff of
Baron's
smoke
right
into the
there.
wind.
Emin like
Oh.
Emin walks by like between everyone and Willie and like makes a point to step on Willie's foot.
It's
We are
like,
running out of
I-
time.
Yeah. Let us proceed and see if we can
Yes.
find this ballroom.
Corey, you can feel
Versus
your
Ringelrun.
magic ebbing and subsiding slowly.
This will only last for so long. If we are to be stealthy, to do anything, make a decision now.
All right, let us head north and to the east, where the ballroom is then.
Okay, I will catch him up with you when you get somewhere, so
Alright.
just leave him behind for now.
Alright.
Doors there and doors there. Alright, which way
Are
do we
we
want
this
to
way?
go?
Hi, Deja.
Hi.
I am
Just
thinking.
ran down the hall after Giant Willie.
Oh,
It was
lordy.
right.
Now-
It was a
Well,
nice
first
slow
things
pace.
first. As you get to that junction where Corey is, you do see a spiral staircase beyond which there are doors.
Hmm.
You want to try those doors first before we go up?
I mean, sure. Corey is very keen to like listen out for Jabberwock noises.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not just gonna go running in. Obviously, we're gonna listen to the doors.
I'll be honest with you guys. You guys went and then you Oh, there you are. I'm on like working on half the size of the screen that I normally do.
Yeah.
So is it
All
this way or are we heading
Oh,
towards
no.
the spiral staircase?
Well, let's listen to. Well, let's head to the staircase and then listen to both sets of doors.
Okay.
Just to see
Okay.
what we hear.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
you
Corey
first-
puts an ear to the door.
Now, as you get into that circular room, the tower which has the spiral staircase going up the center, the walls of this circular chamber are decorated with sculpted reliefs depicting humans and demons partaking in grotesque revels.
Ew.
A spiral staircase
Like
with a golden
dog
handrail
eating
is in the
puzzles?
middle of the room. So, perception checks, please.
Yes, please. Stupidly high.
A 9. for
26.
23.
Okay, nice. You do not hear movement, but Corey and Daisha with those high rolls, you do hear a kind of bestial, like
Breathing,
snoring. Yeah.
Oh no. Does it kick in its sleep when it thinks about chasing chasing delicious wellness? My poor baby.
No. We're done adopting.
That's alright. I've got Schnoodles around somewhere because he hasn't been on the map, but I know Schnoodles around.
Somewhere. He's off on his own adventures.
Yep.
Perhaps this is when the Upsal companions is happening elsewhere.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I just wish I knew what Schnoodle had gotten up to.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Okay.
What is this door? Is this a lion door or a heart door?
Neither.
I think it's a regular.
Actually, no, it is a lion one, but so it'll be unlocked.
Okay.
So yeah,
okay.
I shouldn't have deleted that. So I know. So it's an unlocked door.
Okay.
Open it silently, as quietly as possible.
Yeah, I guess are we going straight into Jabberwockton?
No, let's just look. Let's just look and see. We can poke our
Alright.
heads just so we can.
It's a big door, but like as quietly as freaking possible.
There you go. That wasn't very quiet.
That's Scarlet, not. That's Scarlet. Not Corey. Corey is much stealthier than that.
Open the door and peer through.
Oh.
You see a grand ballroom before you. Where is it? Here we go.
Gosh, I wonder where the Jabberwock is.
That's definitely Corey's voice.
That is not Corey. Corey has. Oh, I'm sorry in advance then.
So,
what is to come.
a grand ballroom lies before you, the northern part of its floor littered with the splintered remains of 3 doors that have been knocked from their hinges, leaving openings through which you can see the adjoining rooms. Throughout the ballroom, royal courtiers stand motionless, their eyes fixed on a black iron cauldron atop a dais in the middle of the chamber. Dark vapours rise from the cauldron, and a huge dragon-like monster is coiled around it. The dragon's body twitches slightly as you open the door, and its closed eyelids flutter as it dreams. I like that breathing effect. It's really good.
Corey has partially opened the door, closes the door just as quietly, turns.
Are you the only one that looks?
I have no idea. Unless Philly is standing over me and we're doing the multiple heads in a row thing.
Willie, are you?
Yeah, looking in.
Okay, Corey, as you go to close the door again, Willie's hand just blocks it and stops you from closing. Excuse me, Willie, taking control a second.
Sorry.
Because, Willie, you cannot take your eye off the figures next to the cauldron. 2 figures, frozen statue-like, off to one side of the cauldron. A younger woman, clad in armor and wearing a white cape. Potentially a member of Valor's Call, you would warrant, from the look of them. And an imperious-looking, middle-aged woman with long white hair, white robes, and the face you've seen 1,000 times as you see Zabilna frozen next to the cauldron. reaching desperately towards the cauldron, while the armored woman at her side is grasping a fine-looking quarterstaff. It's a Jabberwock, Baron.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So, Willie,
Willie,
what goes through your mind as you come face to face in the flesh with your patron as a warlock?
Rapture. Yeah, Willie is like, I feel that Willie at this point, for all of the complex emotions with, you know, she's Natasha, she's Igwilf, she's,
No,
you know...
that's Charlie speaking there.
Oh. No, because you told us back in Hither, or in Tither, you told us that she was the Witch Queen at one point.
Tasha, yes.
Tasha, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because, well, if that was, okay.
Here she
So
is.
Willie does not know that then?
You know, you saw Tasha, yes.
Okay. But he is overcome with,
Here she is.
with love, with like, you know, like that overwhelming awe.
Wow.
Like, here she is in the flesh. This idea that's only been in your head, and yeah, they've had this relationship, but it's all been these phantasms, these dreams, and to actually see her, it's probably very overwhelming, and probably Willie is, you know, and there's a crystalline tear in one eye as, you know, he just kind of twitches, like everything that he's gone through to get to this point, all the you know, misadventures and accidents and just everything, and then here it is, the culmination. And, you know, the next few moments can decide everything, you know, and I think Willie would be like hand on the door, and he would look at the three of them, and he'd just kind of shrug and slowly step in to the room to go to her.
Okay.
Was anything else moving in that room before somebody opened the door? And did I see anything else moving or people around, or is it just the Jabberwock?
No, there are. There's the Jabberwock. I mean, there's all the frozen people. There's a Bullywug Knight who's clearly from the Soggy Court.
Soggy Court, yeah.
There are a couple of drow, some goblins with dragonfly wings, a bunch of pixies, and a couple of quicklings.
Okay.
And this other heroic-looking figure.
Okay.
So, Willie, please.
Yeah, going to stealth up to her.
Okay, roll me a stealth check with +10.
Oh boy.
Wedding.
22. I'm gonna burn a luck.
Okay.
Because that was only a 2.
I thought you were plus 15, right?
Well, yeah. I rolled a 2 plus 15. I want to make sure I crush it. So, a 25.
Okay.
25.
Corey, Willie pushes past you into the room, and you start to pace your way, avoiding some parts, some broken glass and things, some debris, and you edge your way around between the courtiers who were here with Sibilna when this all happened. And please, you can't avoid going over where some tokens are, but I know Willie's kind of sidestepping. And,
Yeah.
I think like Corey's looking at honestly in abject horror as she's just been pushed past. And in her head, she's thinking, well, I'm a result of idiot mortals and fey loves, so let's get moving, I guess. And she's going to try and make sure that Willie doesn't die. And steps in as well, while keeping an eye not just on the Jabberwock. She'd like to keep an eye on the not just the Jabberwock in the room at large. She's looking for any signs of hag or anything that's like Jabberwock, anti-Jabberwock, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Real quick, John.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So after Willie pushes past Emin, he starts kind of racking his brain to try to remember any details that he can from the story of the Jabberwock to like to potentially deal with it if the need arises. So I know about like the Vorpal blade, but does the story talk about any other methods of like dealing with the Jabberwock, or like evading it, or tricking it, or?
You would know that the it's the natural competitor of any other like flying hunting thing of a similar size.
Okay.
And that would be a problem for it.
So if we had another giant flying thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know that it could be distracted by music. It's often drawn to things by music.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, this is what the cauldron looks like in the lower of these two. There's two forms to it. Yeah, I think I'll show. So it just has the name on it. I'm wondering if that's okay. But did Willie figure out? You heard that it was Tasha.
Yeah, so that's what I was asking, because we had talked about this, and I distinctly remember that I knew her 3 names, because that's how I knew him for Strongheart. Was
so
that she was Tasha.
Yes.
And you had said that she was the daughter of she was Natasha, the daughter of Baba Yaga, and that was the past. And then she was Igwilv, the witch queen, and that was the future, the hag aspect. And so this is the present aspect. So where she is Zabilna. So her 3 names. And then we saw the 3 heads in the thing. You know, so yeah, I've been operating under the supposition that Willie knew this, that he had pieced it together.
Okay. So yeah, I couldn't remember if you knew the name Igwilf or not. So yeah, so this is the cauldron, the lower one, the iron one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Got kitties.
I think Beetle and Grimm's had like one you could make.
Nice.
That was an incense burner.
Oh wow. Kitty cats and skulls and eyes.
And Willie will dip a finger in so it's being made. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
All right, seeing Corey step into the room, Willie's gonna look over at her with an alarm, looking like a, you know, and mime, shut the door. If this goes south, don't be in here. If this goes south, don't be in here. And it's gonna pan to
Willie, she says,
I can pop away. You know, I've got some stuff. I can get away.
Willie, speaking of stuff that you've got, and you're kind of the warlock, the kind of warlock you are and stuff. Do you
shitty one? Yeah.
Do you have legend lore?
No, I don't. I do not have
Sadness.
What is that?
It just
legend lore is really
gives you
high,
cool information about items.
It wouldn't
legend
be
lore is like
to your eyes of the Tome Keeper or whatever that lets you like read any language.
It's like
Nice
legend
try
lore.
yourself.
It's like spell that essentially gives you everything to know about a thing, like specifically the stories. Like Identify will give you.
I think Horvin has used something like this before.
Okay.
Yeah, so Colby knows what this is. Yeah.
Yeah, you name or describe a person, place, or object, and the spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Current tales, forgotten stories, and secret lore that has never been widely known.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the feats I chose and my spell choices, and I'm like, yeah, actually, Willie's kind of suboptimal. I'm just like, oh.
Suboptimal.
But did you do it for the RP?
Yeah.
Did you do it for the RP?
Pretty much.
Then that's perfect.
Yeah. Ask me about my elf army that I once took to a Games Workshop tournament. Oh yeah, that was an eye-opener. I got the sportsmanship award, which means biggest loser of the weekend. But boy, everybody liked how my army was put together. So.
Okay, so what you doing? Let's go. Short session today, so.
Like what is it? Corey has like you're making this face, and like Corey is like, "No, you idiot." Essentially, is the face she's making it back at you, like. The same with the same sort of resolution that you saw the last time something similar to this happened with anybody.
Okay. All right.
She's not losing any of you.
Okay.
And if she does, well, somebody's head's gonna roll, and if it ends up being hers, well, shrug.
Emin is peering through the door, like it is cracked.
Uh-huh.
So, alright, Willie takes out that alicorn horn and he pantomimes, like, doing what he did with Strongheart. He's, like, pointing to Zybilna and he's, you know, like, do I do this? Do I do this? Because if she wakes up, then game over, you know? We've just ripped the Band-Aid off and she can snap it all, like, hey, hags.
Sorry.
Yeah, what do you guys think? It's a big roll of the dice, because if he doesn't whisper it quietly enough, you know, now we have a Jabberwock.
Right. Now we got a
Jabberwock. It just
Jabberwock to
goes
deal with.
south, and you know, then it's like we have to run through the entire castle to figure out how to do this. You know, it's just one of those like, what the hell do we do?
Like Emin is like Emin is cowardly enough that I think he like sticks his arm out through the door and like gives a thumbs up.
All right.
Cora is very much she's this kind of person. Okay. Corey is going to find in the room. Let's see. She's this type. What is around? She's going to. So amongst all of this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this shattered area and like this fighting and infighting that clearly has happened, and the Jabberwock being there. There's another door on this side, right?
Yeah.
On the other side of the room.
Directly opposite. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She is going to slowly and quietly as she can, make her way to this door. Is it a lion door, or is it just a door?
It's a lion door, but it's, you know, they're unlocked.
Right.
Cool. She's gonna slowly make her way in quietly over here. So on the chance, I can't believe I'm doing this. On the chance that the Jabberwock gets up, she gets its attention and bolts.
Okay. Noted. Give me a stealth check.
Have to be the self-sacrifice type, don't I? Plus 10. Do I have an inspiration crystal?
Yes.
I would like to re-roll that, please.
Okay, look.
All right. 32.
Oh, very nice.
And is it fair to assume your eyes on the Jabberwock, like watching it, making sure it's not stirring?
Quieter than
Making
smoke.
sure it's not stirring, and very much preparing in a worst case scenario, like she's prepared to do in 3 steps if it wakes up a bundle of corpse flour in her hand to throw in its general direction
Okay.
and to bolt.
Okay.
In that order, she's got the door prepared to be open.
Um,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
So you put you next to the door, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Daisha, Emin, what's she doing as this is happening?
Emin is going to, like I said, he's kind of racking his brain trying to think back to the story of the Jabberwock, and he remembers the magic pan flute that we got from Charm in Motherhorn, that he gave to Daisha. And he's going to ask for it back.
Here you go.
And he won't say anything, but he'll just kind of nod.
Okay.
And he is going to position himself at this door, the door that leads out to this. I'm assuming out because I can see because we've been in that room. To the stormy.
Yeah, you saw there was a balcony there, like the one you looked at first.
So I'll go ahead and make my stealth check.
Daisha is going to make her sneaky way over to Kore and do bolster magic.
Okay.
So you need to roll a d3.
Okay.
And you regain 1 expended spell slot, the level of which equals the number rolled or lower. Your choice.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So I got a 6, so I'm assuming that's a 3 if we halve it. So I regain my 2nd level spell slot. Thank you.
30 on my stealth check, John.
Okay.
We are sneaking, hoping not to die.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, with Pass Without a Trace, it's a 40.
Far out. Okay.
Hold on, let me do my... I got a dirty 20 with that plus 10.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you, Mike, for refreshing Scarlett's.
We all
expression.
activate our
Thank you,
predator
beautiful.
cloaking devices and shimmer around the room.
Right. Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Right.
A lot of ways this could go.
So,
I mean, I already did
All
the
of you-
thing, guys. Remember?
all of you stealth through the room. And Willie, you are going with the unicorn horn next to Igwolf. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got to say this before. I do like this as a phrase for DMs. Several things happen all at once.
Oh,
Yay.
no.
Okay.
Woody Grim,
Yeah.
with the unicorn horn in hand, you stealth across the room as your friends prepare to run interference distraction, and you see up on the dais, elevated above you in suitably hallowed position, your patron, Zybilna, right there in front of you for the first time ever. Your hand trembles as you reach forward. What is the name you have in mind as you reach out with the unicorn horn?
I'm double checking all my notes. Okay. She's Sibilna because she was running because of the enemy she made as Igwilv, and she was Tasha, but that wasn't her name because I remember you said it, and I don't want to. I'm gonna call her all three. I'm gonna say Sibilna, my queen.
Before you say it, I was just curious what was going through your mind as you approached.
Yeah. Okay.
Emin.
Yes.
As you stand there watching Gwilly approach, Corey and Daisha over there, Daisha boosting Corey's spellcasting ability. Emin, you startle as the door next to you slams open and the lightning crackles and the maelstrom boils beyond the door, and standing on the balcony, their robes whipping about them, are 3 hags.
Oh.
And the first one you met and fucked with, Bavlorna Blightstraw, reaches up with a gnarled piece of swamp wood and says, "Wakey, wakey!" 6th level lightning bolt, Willy Grim. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Please tell me you have counterspell.
I have all decks right now, though.
Woohoo! Okay, alright.
Where is it? Okay. Oh my balls! I'm gonna use my oh my god! I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Get out.
Oh my god!
And chat, thank you for keeping quiet as I put the hags there. They could see them all gathering on the balcony.
A 14.
A 14? Okay, what's Bavlorna's spell save DC? Let me double check.
I had that.
It's gonna be higher. They're all together.
It don't think it affects their DC.
Oh.
Yeah, Grimry though.
Let's see. Spellcasting. Sorry, what was that again, Willie?
A 14, he says, choking down the urge to lie. Thank you, everybody. Thank
The
you.
inspiration's rolling in.
Come flooding in. Keep him alive.
Willie Grim.
Oh my god.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Now, let me see if I screwed myself. Do the others have higher DC?
Oh, hold on. It's dizzy. It's dizzy. I'm dizzy. It's all getting dark. Oh, a tunnel. The light. It's fading. Ugh.
Oh.
Oh no, it looks like they all have the same one. Okay.
Okay.
Now, just double check here. You know, Colby raises a very good point. As a coven, do they have a higher DC?
Oh.
Shut your pie hole, Cole. Good
no.
God.
You know.
Whose team are you on, man?
You know
The
what?
story is what.
No. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
It does say so.
Oh, great. And there's my
spell
wife
save-
like, yeah, kill him.
The spell save DC is 12 plus their intelligence modifier.
Uh-oh.
Now, is that normal or is that more? Let's find
They're
out.
not very bright. They are not very bright.
That one, what's
Intelligence.
the mechanism though?
Thank you, Zonescape. Plus 3.
Oh my
making it
god.
A 15.
Oh, come on!
Du ist meine Hinterpuppen, Scheiße! Yes, okay, how much
Colby.
damage do I take, John? Wow. Thanks, this is fun. I love the Dungeons and Dragons. Did I win?
So, coming at you, sir, with... Let's have a quick look here.
A lot of D6s.
3rd level.
D6s?
Cast at that, so it is... Yes,
Yeah,
it is 11d6 lightning
Oh
damage.
no.
Far out!
Oh, okay, I can handle 33. That's gonna be the average. I can handle 33.
11 1d6. I'll do it in Roll20 chat so you can see. Sorry, folks back home. We shall have to. I can't do it.
I don't want.
No shot. You have a counter spell sneaking around and up one of those road sleeves.
No, I sure.
And as people back home, this might be loud. As the lightning crackles through, like almost drawing from the maelstrom behind them, channeling through the two sisters with their hands on Bavlona's shoulder, making it stronger, channeling the energy as Killer Kitten adds some bits to make it even stronger. The lightning crackles through the room. I'm going to say this fairy, their name was Bix, directly between you and the hags, Willie, just gets completely fried and destroyed.
No.
And it slams into you, Willie, for... Ah! Damn it! Sorry, folks. Wait for it. Sorry, everybody. I got excited and hit the wrong button.
Oh gosh.
Wrong button. Who's got Jay's emotes? No. I completely closed Roll20, as in closed the tab.
Oh, what? Really?
Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Sorry. 2 seconds. I couldn't see it. That's why I was fiddling around up there. I was trying to resize the screen. How much is it?
Oh, you get to stay in suspense, just like.
Okay, here it comes.
As we cry.
Willie, how many HP do you have?
Not 46. I had 39. So.
As a lightning bolt crashes across the ballroom, slamming into Willie Grimm as the unicorn horn reaches towards his patron. You take 46 lightning damage, crumple to the ground, and with a the moon orbs, white glowing eyes of the Jabberwock open, and its neck lazily snakes up and out, and we shall stop there.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it look at them where the lightning was cast? Like, come on, give us something. Far out. So much for stealth.
Emin,
Yeah.
the hags as written were right there next to the hole in the top of the tower, taunting Strongheart. But I said that I just in my mind I decided that had already happened. But I rolled a stealth check and they were passed over and above your passive perception. The three hags are right there, hiding in the tower as you freed Strongheart, and waited to see what you did.
Oh man.
And
Yep.
Corey, I asked if you had your eyes fixated on the Jabberwock, because if you were going across the room there, you would have seen them through the windows. So,
Yep.
hello everybody. No worries, Pat.
So much for having, what is it? 21 passive.
As you are
That's fine.
confronted by several dangers all at once, the Jabberwock, the Hourglass Coven, all
Hang on.
poised to take the offensive here. Join us next week as we roll initiative and see what happens.
Death throws, death throws, death throws.
Ooh, excellent.
Wow.
How many times does this make Billy going down?
Nice knowing you all.
Does it matter?
I will,
Because that's what Willie does.
Baron. I
I'm
will.
playing true.
I'll give Willie his inspiration crystal from the first one and refund the others.
This is a lot that is going on right now.
I know.
Right.
But I lie, this is not where I thought we were going to this session, but it's fine. This Jabberwocky, it's all right.
I was like, what do I do with the hags now they know? I was like, what would they do? What would they do? But like the chance to like mess with you with the Jabberwock was just too tempting. They would like take any advantage they could get.
Despite the fact that they've drawn attention to themselves now.
Well, we shall see. Okay, so, my friends, thank you so much for joining us today, these fine players of mine. All of you wonderful people in chat, thank you for the follows and the bits. Absolute pleasure as always, and the subscriptions, of course. Thank you all so much. Always lovely to have you all here. And let us say goodbye properties to these lovely, lovely players. Unconscious on the floor, Willie Grimm in the material plane.
Hi, I'm DM Charlie, professional DM and the face of DM Charlie Gaming, a group of professional dungeon masters. You've heard me say this many a time, built around a community of amazing role players. We are committed to consistently delivering you exceptional and memorable role-playing experiences. Age of Savagery still recruiting. Friday Night Call of Cthulhu will be starting up quite soon. We have a Star Trek campaign that's kicking off. You want to join in on that with the wonderful DM Lauren. And I happen to know firsthand we have something really big and surprising coming quite soon. Find us on our Discord, join, and be a part of it. Promises to be amazing. DM Charlie Gaming. Discover your legend. Love your game.
Thank you, sir. Emin.
Howdy, everyone. My name is Emin. Well, I am Emin. My name is Colby. I am frightened. And also one half of the Vexed Vending group here in Central Florida. We've got 5 machines currently stretched around the Central Florida area, helping to get some exposure for smaller Floridian artists, as well as some knickknacks that we put together ourselves. So we are on Instagram. If you're in the area, check us out. Thank you, John, for the spine-tingling finale of the session.
Pleasure. Okay, thank you. All right, so moving along, Scarlet Song.
Hi everyone, I'm Scarlet Song, she, her, your local librarian, coming to you live from country Victoria, Australia. Yes, I am surrounded by spiders actually this time. They're nice. It's alright. It's fine. They're super sweet actually. They deal with the other spiders. Anyway, things coming up on my end. We will be running through. We've been doing tabletop table talks over on Sundays in the afternoons, Australian Eastern Time. And we'll be going through the Avatar Legends RPG, one of the ones that will be available for community table seats. I think I'm planning July for that one. So if you are interested in learning about Avatar Legends, the Apocalypse system RPG based in the Avatar The Last Airbender universe, please come on Sunday. I'll see you soon.
Awesome. And Daisha.
I am the other half of Vexed Vending, so everything he said. And I'm also here on Sundays. I had to remember. I'm here on Thursdays. Wait, no. I'm also here on Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Indeed. Speaking of climactic finale type things, this weekend will be the finale of The Hunger of Ithrin. So come and see how it all ends. Okay, thank you. And we are QuestJunkiesUK, and we play lots of D&D and other TTRPGs. And if you'd like to join us, please do. It is always a good time. We will be back first thing tomorrow or later today, depending where you are in the world, with our fabulous Jacinta's Tyranny crew, having our sneak peek preview playthrough of the CZRPG upcoming campaign. Another climactic session definitely on the cards, as they are poised to take over the fort in the town of Meth and make the town their base of operations. Come and join us for some D&D 5e Blades in the Dark crossover shenanigans as they stealth into the fortress and attempt to take control of the town. They have lots of allies and things in their favor, but will it work out? We shall see. And then we'll be back to, let me think, as I said, at the end of the weekend, with the finale of Hunger of Ithrin. In the name of Vecna, will they be able to activate the ancient obelisk and send the Netherese ruins back in time to the height of their power, and therefore complete the nefarious goals of their lich patron. And that'll bring us round into next week when we're back with Out of the Abyss, Barovia and beyond. And here again for what may be the finale? We shall see.
Well, finale of something. Campaign Willie.
There was
Yeah.
more creeping. There was more creeping and preparing to do, but it seems to have kind of come to a head here. We shall see what happens. Can the fearsome and bold Sir Knight roar off the thing by clanking across in the background, like, follow me! Clank, 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 clank. We shall see. Okay, my friends, thank you all so much. And let us thank you in particular for the lovely folks that are giving us the support that they always do. As you can see in chat there, the fantastic Trollord Games, CCRPG, and Phoenix Dice. Check out all their amazing stuff, please. And you can also get awesome music and sound effects in your games like we've had all session today from the fabulous Sirenscape. And if you want to support the channel, you can sign up via our affiliate link there and give us a little kickback as well. Now, we should also thank our wonderful character artist, the awesome Evan Blair art, for these beautiful portraits that we have here. My caps lock is on. Does that work? It does. Hey. And we have this beautiful art. And thank you, Scarlett, for the beautiful frames to go with. And we shall see how much longer we can enjoy this character art as we see what's going up in this end of this adventure, the wonderful Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Whatever happens, my friends, it's been an absolute pleasure. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh boy.
let's see who the winner is of the fantastic CCRPGs Encounters in Schultz. Closing up those entries. Good luck, everybody.
Dun, 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 dun,
Today's
dun,
copy
dun, dun,
goes to Lava Kitten. Congratulations.
Woo!
See, this is what happens when you cheer on the GM, donate bits and wish the players to be dead, even if they are your partner.
You bribed them.
And we shall be sending the link for that in the very near future. Oh no, that's the wrong kitten. Sorry.
I wondered.
Wrong kitten. Sorry, Lava Kitten. So yes, Willie has themselves a killer kitten. Sorry. I got confused. My abbreviations confuse me. You're welcome, Lava Kitten. I'll send you the link for that soon. Okay, thank you everybody. It's going to be an absolute pleasure seeing what happens next week. Join us. Do not miss this exciting next part of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And stay with us as we head off raiding. I think we have the chance here. None of the stream team are on. We have the chance here to return a favour. The fabulous Lou Boffin, the awesome Critical Role YouTuber, has been very gracious and raiding into our Hunger of Ithrin campaign quite regularly recently. So let us return the favour and raid into them. So stick around for that raid, my friends, and let them know where you came from. Send those little emoji phoenixes flying, and we look forward to seeing you all next time. But till then, you know what to do. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
Or as we say to Willie, good night, sweet prince. A massive thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that session. And let us also say thank you to the wonderful folks who support the channel: CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and of course the fabulous Sirenscape. If you would like to check them out, follow the links in chat, and of course jump on those tasty coupons if you want to get some discounts on awesome things for your games. CZRPG is a constant source of inspiration with their fantastic products, interestingly written, beautiful maps, dynamic encounter design, original monsters and magic items. Do join their newsletter for all of the information about what's going on with them. And of course, where would we be without those gorgeous click-clack math rocks from Phoenix Dice, an amazing producer of interesting designs, guaranteed to roll well for players, not so well for GMs sometimes, but that's the way we play. Now, if you would like to support this amazing company, with their recycled materials and very eco-friendly way of doing business, do give them a click and look at all of the beautiful, beautiful dice that they have over in their store. Trollord Games, all of our friends over there, they have their own original Castles and Crusades system, lots of stuff for D&D and all sorts of amazing TTRPG stuff in their store. Click on that link and get your adventure underway. And of course, last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Sirenscape, a fantastic source of music and sound effects that just takes your game to a new level. Fantasy, science fiction, mystery, heists, whatever type of game you're playing, whatever system you're playing, Sirenscape has the sounds for you. And you can pipe that all over the world to wherever your players are through their online player. And if you would like to, you can get yourself a free trial by following the link. And if you become a Super Siren, you can get access to all of their hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of options, make your own original sound sets, and support us too via our affiliate link there in chat. Okay, that's all for today. Another massive thank you, and we look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Stick around for the raid if you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.